But for you, when you were in court the 9th of July 2025, what do you want to happen?
Well, I want my Badis case to be dismissed because I've been turned around. And even people tell me, my former lawyer tell me, why are you going to court for? Because when she look at all the file, she don't see why I'm going to court. Because when I go there, they just give me a new date and saying things, oh, she, her housing, or that, the same thing you repeat.
But when I saw part of your place, it looked like a beautiful place you have.
It's a huge place, so I don't see how nobody don't live like that. Usually nobody live in small places because they're always planning to move from place to place.
So how many bedrooms does it have?
It's 2, but they are big. Like 4 people can live in, like 2 people can live in each. Comfortable.
So what would you want to happen?
I want to case dismissed because
why if you write a registrar to ask him to recuse himself, what is the registrar's job description?
They don't even call me, but then I didn't include my number. But still, this emails before, the 2 people, they never contacted me and said, well, you'll have this magistrate or whatever. So basically, apparently, based on this Clarke, he hasn't recused himself because he was there the 9th. She said, but the only lawyer magistrate she saw, that was him. But based on her, but the clerk will have more information though that they will have.
So do you want the magistrate Wayne Clarke to sing your matters?
I recuse myself or dismiss my case because when I call in Clarke, but they say it's not them, it's him. When it deal, it say, oh, it's a Clarke. So I don't know what's going on.
They're playing games.
Especially if they were supposed to give me on the 4th and I didn't show up, why they put it all the way the next month? Why next 2-3 months if you really want to give my children? And why when I show up, you don't say, oh, yes, I understand the Clarke, but couldn't make it there because they have to be preserved. But why don't you say when I'll get? You never say when I'll get my children or if. And I even hear a hint. I can't give too much information about that because when I tell the lady a hint that somebody mentioned about some foster care placing them in another relative, and when I tell the staff that, she jumped, she said no, none of that thing have talked, but maybe it's on the magistrate card. I don't know, I have a hint about him.
But I think the authorities should step in though, putting to Wayne Clarke. Because I always thought Magistrate Wayne Clarke should have been fired a very long time ago because
they
of
have
the
my children there since November. And even police say, a friend of mine, she said, how come they feel comfortable then children are away from each other, they're always together and away from me? Because in the US, for them to take your children, you have to be neglecting your children. Leaving them at home alone, without food and none of that, always with my children. So I'm not neglecting them, I'm always with them. So you're trying to use homeschooling thing, but they haven't been homeschooled for all these months, so you can't use homeschooling.
So wait, what your kids to say they do since they've been to the home?
I don't really know. My son tell me you watch a lot of TV and so computer training, but my son knows how to use the computer, but they don't have a curriculum per se. It's certain aunties. There's one auntie in my daughter's home, she's trained in childcare, so she can teach my daughter certain things.
So which means a lot of them are not trained. They're not trained in childcare. So why how they get a job? How they get a job?
If you are an auntie, you might be able to cook and decipher, but why come to train, teaching them like curriculum, whatever, that might not be the department. So they don't all have the same background, educational background.
So they're sitting down there doing nothing.
It doesn't seem to me that they do a bunch. It depends on the auntie, but on my son and he tell me he must be watching TV or.
So let me ask you a question too.
So where can I use homeschooling against me? Because they haven't been schooled either.
Exactly. And that's even worse legally, for the legal part of it, that they take your child out from your home and...
No, they took them from the magistrate court.
The magistrate court.
While I was because under the Maintenance Act, you have the power to do that.
Because the kids were with you, they came to court with you.
They couldn't say I was neglecting them, they was with me. They couldn't say I had them
home.
They
just took, but that is even worse.
Inside the magistrate court, they took them.
And they just took the children from you?
From the magistrate, because that was orchestrated, obviously. A former lawyer that I had from before say that was orchestrated. He called them, and they even stayed there telling me, barely stayed there telling me, call magistrate, come check about, come get these children. From the court. And after I was in court, they took them near MRC, where there's a doctor special for the child care board. It's a private doctor, but they link to child care board, so they assess my children. So they say, don't worry, ma, everything will be you get back. Because in her mindset, that doctor, though, she thought I would get back my children, but it wasn't so. And the 2 police that drove us from the court to the doctor, which I don't know why they drove us for, because I don't know if they feel, and that day I tell you, they disrespected me. They say, oh, if you leave, I'm going to hunt you down. That's when Clarke say, stay right in that court. He say right in that court, if you because I was with my children a little bit, and if you leave, he can hunt you down. That's disrespectful.
Wow, I know Mr. Clarke. You don't have to tell me about Mr. Magistrate Clarke. That's why I had to all my matters recluse.
Professional.
That's why I had to.
I wanted to recluse itself from my matter.
That's why I had my matters removed from his court, and I think you could probably just look towards that too, to have his matters removed from his court.
Because apparently didn't recluse itself.
Right. So I wanted one more thing. You talk about but you want your kids back.
Yes, because when I called Charkebot, they said there's nothing in their power. Is this man? And when the man talked, he said, "Oh, Charkebot have problem
playing
meeting
games
the
with
lawyer."
you.
So that means you want to give me my children, and I hear about foster care, this, and I called Charkebot. What is foster care thing? And she jumped. She said she never ever discuss about that. So he's on his end. There's
Clarke.
something maybe he trying to.
At the time, it's kind of. I wanted to. You mentioned there was this lady in court, and what did you hear?
It's a lady that used to be a neighbor of mine when I used to live up in the north. She even a customer of mine. She's super nice. She's super eloquent. She says she can speak both. She can be both eloquent and speak Belgian.
Yeah.
Depending on her mood. So she has some issues with father. I don't know. Like everybody have issues. Even the magistrates. Yeah. So she said the magistrate told her how many men you had from the time you left your child father, and she said that's none of your business.
But you weren't there at that time.
No, I wasn't there.
But it was the 9th. He said so. The 9th.
Yeah, she said so.
I feel they should take I feel they should take ask for the magistrate book or magistrate notes to see if that. I don't think that would be written.
But then his answer to her saying that there's none of her business, she can lock you up. And then I think
that's what she said.
That's what he said to her. I gonna lock you up because she said none of your business.
But wait a minute. Repeat what he said. She asked him. He asked her. He asked her how many men she had before. How many men she had before?
Since she left the child father.
And she told him that's none of his business. And then he said he would lock her up.
And then I think that's when she maybe switches to Belgian from being she's very eloquent. Like she's not somebody she's not a ghetto type.
Wow.
The one that carry on type, the hood rat type. She's very composed.
So why would prompt a magistrate to disrespect somebody?
She was so angry, and she was in there waiting for hours too. So I say, oh, that's what you're doing. That's the pattern. When they don't like you, they have you waiting, and I so many people come in front of me. The guy that came the first, I was right after him. He came, going right out, and they said the lawyer supposed to come first. He didn't have no lawyer. The lawyer's supposed. But
always.
I was there last.
Yeah, but that's not very nice. But they got to investigate what the magistrate told that young lady too. York matter and what the magistrate told the young lady, because that's not professional in a court.
She's very nice, so she's not the disrespectful type. She's not. I don't think.
And then he want to lock her up because
you lock her up because they have power over you because they magistrate.
He's abusing the power.
But some lawyers that I pick up about lawyers, some lawyers see us as common people, and they know the law. We don't, so they see us inferior.
So just to wrap it up, you want your children back?
Yes, I want that case dismissed because when I go into Charkebot, they say they can't do nothing. It's magistrate. When I go to the magistrate,
Madam Prime Minister, I please intervene in that matter, because I have sent you all several things in the past pertaining to that magistrate when Clarke documented and stuff. Very dishonest. And I told you all, and I've told you all, and I've told him in his court that he needs a mental evaluation, because sometimes Mr. Wayne Clarke doesn't sound like he's there. But you'll need to get intervened, because you'll want stuff to happen pertaining to the children, the Charkebot and stuff.
And I hear things about foster care. No.
And that worried you.
And I know it's not from the Charkebot because they were there that day.
So it had to be from Wayne Clarke.
It's not from. She said they never ever.
But I think you should really look to see what you can do legally though, because there should be some sort of actions that you may have to.
Because I know in Supreme Court you can appeal cases, but magistrate is family case, so I don't know if there's such thing as appealing a case.
You could ask someone if you could
appeal.
What I
want is the case dismissed.
Okay. This is it. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.